So now when I'm not the host, I'm not able to share it. I need to be co-host. How do we do that?
I think the meeting still stays after you transfer host to recording.
Okay, now
Yeah, the recording is still there.
Yeah, I can do it now. Okay, so Aradhya read. Who else is remaining? Lots of us actually. Tanvi, please show me a beautiful face. Tanvi, Udit. Please, children, please, please, please. Okay, Gaurahari, you were to recite, right?
From where should I?
We did Bhakti Vinod. Shri Bhakti Vinod Pranam.
Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanugavarayate.
Okay. Now, Udit, can you say the Vaishnav Pranam? No, Jagannath
Yes, Mataji.
Babaji. Jagannath
Yes.
Babaji.
Okay. Gauravirbhava bhumistvam nirdista sajjanapriya Vaishnava sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathayate namane.
Jagannathaya te namaha.
Okay.
Rasika, you want to say Vaishnav Pranam?
Vanchakalpatarubhashta kripasindhubheva patitana pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
I see Shyam here. Shyam, can you recite this one?
Yes, Mataji. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Vadayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaura Dvishe Namaha.
Is that all we have? Okay. So we'll start from the beginning again. Maybe we'll start with the first one. That's okay. One of you just read Panchatattva. Archita, maybe you read. Archita? Archita, can't you hear me? Can you read this one, please?
Panchatatvata Makam Krishnam Bhakta Rupasvarupam Bhaktavaratam Bhaktakyam Namami Bhaktasaktikam.
Thank you. Rishi, do you want to read Shri Krishna Pranam?
Yes, Mataji. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute.
Sai Krish, Samabandhu Vigyana.
Etam Suratopangur Mamamandam Mate Gati Matsarvasva Padambojo Radha MadanMohano.
Meghna, Abhideya.
I already did one, Mataji.
Yeah, we are repeating because we have less participants today.
Divyadvrindaranya Kalpa Drumudha Srimad Ratnakara Simhasanastau Srimad Radha Sula Govinda Deva Pristalipi Sevya Manav Smarami.
Who else wants to say the Prayojan? Shriram?
Iman Vasavadari Vansi Vakatapasita Varshan Veneshwara Andira Gopira Gopinachriya Sikne.
Okay, Shreya, since the word Shreya has come, I'll ask you to recite this one.
Did you call me, Mataji?
Yes. Can you hear me? Can't you hear me well, Shreya?
No, I heard you, Mataji.
Okay.
I just didn't fully understand.
Okay.
Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sane Gopi
Vishabhanu?
Vishabhanu Devi Pranamami Hari Priya.
Tanvi, are you still there or not there but not there? Tanvi. Miss Tanvi Basutkar. Tanvi Devi,
Yeah, I'm here.
please lead this, darling.
Which one do I have to read?
I've highlighted it. Can you read this?
Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Also this. Tanvi, where are you lost? Tanvi, no, don't leave us, Tanvi. Tanvi. What has happened? Okay, Sonika Monica, together can you recite this for all of us?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Thank you. So I welcome you all to today's Sunday school. And guess what's the topic for the day? Any guesses? So it is in connection to what we studied last time. So what was the topic for last few weeks? Anybody can say? Quickly. Okay, Sriram.
3 modes of material nature.
Amazing. So what do we remember from 3 modes? 3 modes we know: goodness, passion, ignorance. What are quick the qualities of all 3 modes, one by one? Who wants to say? Sai Krish, yes. Which one? Just one of them.
The mode of goodness, like you're always happy and you're like determined to do Krishna conscious activities.
Amazing. Who's next? Another mode.
The mode of passion.
Okay, Shreya.
The mode of passion, it's very like competitive. You're always competing. You're never satisfied with what you have.
Awesome. Hey, who's next?
Mode of ignorance is like when you're like not like in bed and you just don't want to wake up. You're not punctual and things like that. Like lazy, technically.
Things like that. Very good. So how many of us were in the mode of ignorance today, being a Sunday morning? Be honest, I was, because I slept very late last night. Who else? Everybody was in goodness or passion? Okay, I see Monica Sonika, I see Sai Krish, I see Sriram, Sahasra, Amoha, Shreya. Okay, honest guys. Aradhya, very good. Good. So rest of all, please share what was your mode when you wake up in the morning today. Shri Rishi, did you say mode of ignorance?
Well, I probably wanted to be in mode of ignorance, but I woke up today to play tennis with my friends.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Mom?
Yes. Okay, who woke up in the mode of goodness and started chanting the first thing in the morning? No one of us. So now we can analyze the all, like a pendulum, go from one mode to another during the day as well, and depending on how was our last day, also the next morning goes like this. So today we will try and understand a little bit about why are these modes binding us? What causes us getting bound by these modes? Why are we so swayed away by these modes? Do we have this question, either of us? So we'll try to understand today the word Maya. We have heard about this word? Maya, most of us have, right? Do any one of you know what is the meaning of Maya?
Isn't Maya like bad a little bit? Like
You lost. Sudhirti lost you. No, show me your face. Okay, Sai, yes, please.
Krishna's spiritual energy.
Okay. Sai Krish, go ahead.
Maya might be like illusion. Krishna's material energy.
Okay, very good. So both of you are right. Surat said Krishna's spiritual energy. Sai said Krishna's material energy. Let's try to find out today What is Maya? The most commonly used word in the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So, we know from our earlier readings that Krishna is a supreme person and he's the most powerful. Do you know all the opulences of Krishna? We have heard of 6 main opulences of Krishna. So whoever wants to say, just unmute and you can say.
Maybe wealth, fame.
Okay. Wealth,
fame, maybe.
Fame, 2.
Beauty.
Beauty, 3.
Power.
Power, strength,
Knowledge.
yes. Knowledge, 5, and then
Renunciation.
renunciation. Awesome. So we know that Krishna is the all-powerful. And then here we see, you're able to see my slide, right? Okay. So we see that the Krishna's energies are broadly divided into 3 categories. One is us, the jivas, living entities. And as Suhrut said, the spiritual energy, the internal energy of Krishna. And then there is what Sai Krish said, the material energy of Krishna. So we can know them by different names. So internal energy is also called as Radharani, the internal potency of Krishna. It is also known as the energy which is manifested in spiritual world. And we call this Yoga Maya. So Maya has 2 parts now. Yoga Maya, and then there is this Mahamaya. Oops. Yeah. So there's this Mahamaya, which is the external energy, and we see Durga Devi's roop over here. And this is mostly manifest in material world. And we jivas are like the pendulum of a clock. Has anyone seen the pendulum of a clock? The earlier old age clocks, big clocks, and then there'll be this vertical line, something like this. And then from here to here, this or that. It will just keep on moving. So we jivas.
Is it like a grandfather clock, Mataji?
Yeah, similar. Yes, you're right. So this has this big pendulum, and every hour, 60 times it will go like this every minute. Actually, every second. So every second, tick, 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 like that. So in this diagram, if we see these we living entities are like the marginal energy, which means we can either be towards internal energy or we can towards external energy. We either take shelter of external or we either take shelter of internal. So both the answers are right. It's spiritual energy as well as material energy. The external energy is what? External energy comes and manifests us in the form of these 3 miseries in life. You know of these miseries? Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, and Adi Daivika. Have you heard these names before? Okay, one of you can say one by one each.
My camera on, you just walked in.
Shreya, you want to say something?
Yes, Mataji. The Adi Atmika, I think, is misery caused by living entities. Adi Bhautika
Wait. We'll go one by one. You said Adi Atmika is caused by living entities?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, let's try to understand this word Atmika, Adi Atmika. Atmika means my self. So misery is caused by my own self, which means my own body, my own mind. When mind troubles, my body has issues, that is Adi Atmika. Okay, the next one is Adi Bhautika. Bhautika, from Bhagavad Gita, we always understand Bhautika is living entities. So now, miseries which are caused by other living entities. People are being mean to me, they are not making friends with me, they are not sharing things with me. That is Adi Bhautika. Or fighting with me, arguing with me. This is all Adi Bhautika. And the third one is Adi Daivika. Who can explain Adi Daivika?
Misery is caused by maybe the demigods or something.
Demigods, yes, definitely yes. So what are the Adi Daivika we experience in US or Canada? Western countries. Main
Like
major one. What?
Blizzards, bad weather.
Yeah, that's bad weather. So chilly winters, right? So this is how we suffer. So do we all agree that we suffer in material world? Or we are happy? We are happy, right? We are having good school, good education, good parents. Maybe not. Good parents, maybe not, right? Not everybody will agree that they have good parents. We all agree? Yes, especially on Father's Day, we should agree, right? Not necessarily on other days. We do all agree? Really? Raise your hands if you agree, if you have the best parents in the world. Okay, let me see who is not. Archita is a little doubtful. Archita is talking to someone. Maybe she's not sure. Nobody else is raising hand. I don't see Meghna's hand. Rasika raised her hand in disguise. So there's some issue over there. Amoha, not raising hands. Shreya, not raising hands. There's a big question mark there.
I
So
mean, Mataji, they might like the best parents in the world. There's no degree for best parents in the world, but they're good parents.
Good answer. Okay. Anybody else would want to say if they did not raise their hands, they would want to clarify their answers. Okay, I see Gaurari has raised his hand, so he's happy with his parents. Rasika is happy, maybe. Shyam is happy. Sastra, she said she's happy. Rishi said he's happy. Gaurari, okay, whoever raised their hands, they can put their hands down. Who is not happy, then maybe we can discuss a little bit further. Hop on and tell me if you're not happy with your parents. Yes or no, just like that. No other details needed. Everybody's happy, right? Then nobody's hopping in and saying something. Okay, it's a difficult question. Okay, let's move forward. So we all agree that one way or the other we are having difficulties in life. Say when we see a billboard, do we ever see a billboard? Like a big poster when we are driving through a place or highway? What are usually the billboard captions like? What do they try to do?
Usually they like sell like ads, kind of like
Ads of what? Give me an example.
Like there's like pictures saying like if you do this you get something else, and then like
right
to make
so
you get that or like go there.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Anybody else would want to add something? What are the billboards showing us or guiding us towards?
They make it like curious of like what they're like selling or stuff like that.
Okay, Amoha, you want to say something?
They try to sell their products to you. They try to convince you that they are the best and that if you buy from them or if you take their service, then you will get a better life.
Exactly. Okay. So when you get this, you'll get something better. Okay. Have you seen ads of I don't know, maybe I don't know. I don't want to name those products. Okay. Anybody else? Shreya was saying something. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to like talk about like a specific thing that I see very much like on billboards. I see ads for like law firms and car insurance a lot. And I was kind of like, for example, law firm specifically, I was kind of going to bring that to like Baltica, because the only reason you need a law firm is because you have problems with someone else.
Exactly. Yeah. Correct. So we all agree with this, that billboards are actually showing us that yes, we can take you from position A to position B, and position B will surely be a better position, will be a happier place to be. Do we all agree? Right. We all agree that billboards are showing that if you do this thing, you will get a better place, better home, better life, better wife, better job, maybe better smoking experience. I don't know what all, right? A lot of things that this promise that we'll get better. But do we actually, when we buy that product, say if it's a cell phone ad, yeah, a mobile ad, but if you buy this mobile, your life will be so peaceful. Do we all know how much a cell phone makes the life peaceful? Do we all agree with that? Cell phone makes life peaceful, or it makes life all the time ping, ping, tring, tring, or what all sounds,
It makes
messages,
very
WhatsApp.
busy, Mataji.
Exactly, it's making our life very, very busy.
Yeah.
So what all tantrums or what all big pictures these things show us? Amoha, you want to say something?
Yeah, also like cell phones and like social media and stuff, they make you feel like insecure or bad about yourself.
Exactly, yeah. So their life looks really so beautiful from outside. Everybody's just roaming around, even in COVID. People are just having vacations after vacations. You all get to see that, right? So life is rosy on the other side. But what is the practicality of life? We all go through certain situations in life which make us worry, why is this happening to me? And those kinds of these situations are categorized either in Adhyatmic, Adibhautik, or Aditevika, miseries of life. So this is how we understand Krishna's potency. Yogamaya works in the spiritual world. Mahamaya works in the material world. But when a materialistic a materialistic person who wants power, he worships Durga. So what I mean by this is, sorry, Aradhi, you wanted to say something?
Isn't Durga like a form of Maya?
Yeah, so as we discussed, there are two divisions we can understand Maya in. One is the spiritual energy of Krishna, and other is the material energy of Krishna. So if as a human being, I want power in life, in the sense I want power of wealth, all the opulences that we discussed, right? Krishna's, if I want wealth, I want good beauty, I want intelligence, I want fame, I want strength, except renunciation. Nobody wants actually renunciation, right? Do we aim for renunciation? Like, of course, in bhakti, we may want to achieve that at a later stage, but just a regular living entity, does he aim for renunciation? No. We all aim to enjoy, right? Enjoy by possessing all these opulences. So whenever we want these opulences, we worship Durga. In the sense, we're not directly worshipping Durga Maya, but we're actually surrendering and giving our heart to uh, these opulences. Basically, we are trying our hard to get those things: name, fame, beauty, intelligence, knowledge. All these. Do we all agree?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. But if, as devotees, we understand that everything is coming from Krishna. What is that verse which says everything is coming from Krishna? Bhagavad Gita. There are many verses, right? Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. Anybody else? Any other verse? Okay, even a verse you don't remember the verse. The English translation you can say, where Krishna is saying everything is coming from me. I am the source of everything.
I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts.
Exactly. Thank you. So this is what this slide says. That people who are transcendentalists, they don't want to worship the power. They will say, why not worship the powerful instead? Imagine if one of your parent owns a shopping mall. Let's say 12 Oaks Mall. We all have been to 12 Oaks Mall? Most of us, right, have been. So if you own the 12 Oaks, if your father owns the 12 Oaks Mall, then would you want to go to individual stores of like Children's Place? I don't know if it's there. Maybe Claire's. What are other stores that you like there? H&M. What else? Say some stores names. Would you like going to 12 Oaks Mall store? Hop on, guys. Speak some names.
JCPenney?
JCPenney, okay, JCPenney, Macy's, right? So you can go to the individual store and bargain with them the prices. Okay, I want this thing. Can you give me for this price? I don't have so much money. This is one way you can go. Or try hard to convince him, that fellow at the store. Or you can directly go to the mall owner, your father, your parent, and ask him, Daddy, I need this from this store. Which is the easier way?
The second option.
The second one, right? So this is what this verse says, that this slide says that the devotees, the transcendentalists, they don't approach power, they approach the powerful, which is none other than Krishna. So let me take another example. And we all have seen a heater and cooler, right?
Yes, Papa.
Yeah.
We use heaters in winter and we use ACs in summers. So is it a different energy that's coming and bringing heat to the heater, or is a separate outlet? If you plug it to this outlet, heat comes. If you plug it to another outlet, cold breeze comes. Do we do that? Or if it's the same plug, same electricity, but what is the design of that equipment? That's how we get the output. Second one, Mama is saying, say guys, say something.
Like the second option, the electricity is the same.
Saikesh, I can't see you. Electricity is the same. Yes, exactly. So electricity is the same, but how you receive that and how you create output out of that is up to the equipment. Correct? Everybody agrees? So same
Yes,
way,
Mama.
so Krishna's energy is same, one energy which is coming to us. If we get scared of it, in the sense that, like how we say that, right? So Durga Maya, if we take her as the Durga Maya and we approach her thinking, Durga Maya, I want this, I want that, I want this, we go with her with a list of things, then it will become it will act as a material energy for us. Material energy in the sense that since we have so many desires, we will be bound by those desires. Which means, okay, Krishna says, right, ye yathamam prapadyante tam satya bhajamyam. Krishna says, whatever you want, however you approach me, I'll respond accordingly. So if we approach material energy of Krishna, instead of approaching directly Krishna, the material energy will say, okay, you want to be attached to me, just stay here in material world. Enjoy all these opulences if you want. But we know that change is the only thing constant in life. Have you heard this before? Change is the only thing constant in life. Can we always remain beautiful like how I'm looking now? I cannot be. I'm saying that I'm looking beautiful. But what I'm trying to say, I cannot look the way I am all throughout my life. There will be stages. We know those 6 stages, right? A person is born, he grows, he reproduces, he gets older, dwindles, and finally dies. These 6 stages, every plant goes through, every living entity goes through. Even equipment like a phone, right? A phone also goes through similar stages, that it's created and then it works for some time. Of course, it doesn't reproduce anything. It reproduces some sound maybe, but ultimately it also dies after a while. So we all go through these situations in life. So if we keep asking for material things from the energy of Krishna, we'll get bound by all these things. But if we indirectly, instead of directly approaching these energies, we say, Krishna, we want to surrender to you, then we will get actually what we need. So this is how we can look at material manifest. So energy is the same. It can be converted to heater or cooler based on how we want to approach it. So that equipment, how is he dealing with it? What are the internal mechanics of that equipment? This is how we see the. Similarly, when soul identifies with the body, he actually gets under the jurisdiction of Yoga Maya. And if he, sorry, I did the wrong thing. So if this should be the Mahamaya, then you identify with the body, that becomes Mahamaya. And then you identify as a servant of the Lord, then you become under the jurisdiction of Yogamaya. Remember we talked about this? So Yogamaya is in the spiritual world. And so when we come here, then we identify ourselves as servant of the Lord. That is our parent who is owning the shopping mall. Then we come under the Yogamaya, not the Mahamaya. So this is a mismatch over here. So while making these diagrams, I goofed up. So what does this slide say? So let's take the example of a government law. Let's say if I am following the laws of the government, the traffic laws, and I ride my bike, my car very perfectly, following all rules and regulations. So if it says drive on the right, I drive on the right. And you should take a freeway, left turn, right turn, whatever. I just simply follow the instructions very clearly. So I am governed by the civil laws. So I'm following the civil laws. But if I don't follow the civil laws, what will happen to me? The cops will catch me. And if they catch me and I still don't agree, no, this is how I'll do. What they will do to me? They'll put me in jail. So civil law and criminal law are all coming from the government. But if I follow civil law, I don't have to go to the criminal law, right? I don't have to go through criminal law. Same way, if we are attached to Krishna, we are working as per his direction in Bhagavad Gita, then we really don't need to face Maya Devi or Mahamaya. Does it make sense? Raise hands if it does not make sense. Does not make sense. Shyam is raising hand. Rasika is raising hand. It does not make sense or it does make sense?
Sorry, my hand was raised from before.
Yeah, it does. My hand was up.
Okay. So is there a possibility we can create breakout rooms here? Can we create breakout rooms?
Yeah, there should be an option.
You can see the option.
Mataji, I don't think it'll work because I'm on a phone, so I don't know, maybe.
No, it has to do with the rights of the admin, and I don't see it here. Anyhow, so maybe I'll just give you 5 minutes, and then we can discuss on this again. So we will on this slide. So think of life of an average person from childhood up to his death. What are all the possible anxieties that he undergoes? And write down for 5 years of his life, say 1 to 5 age, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, 15 to 20. Let's just discuss about that ages for now. Okay. So whatever you feel like, just take one age. Say for example, I'll give 3 people one age, Meghna, Gaurahari and Sriram. So you'll get 1 to 5 ages. Okay, so start writing in the chat box. So till 5 minutes, okay? It's 11:43 now. Start writing in the chat box what you think are the anxieties for that specific age, 1 to 5. Is the question clear? Meghna, Gaurahari and Sriram. Okay, you can start. Archita, Amoha, Sahasra and Sai Krish. I'll give you 6 to 10 age. Just think about children who are in 6 to 10 age and what are their anxieties in life. Okay, 6 to 10 for Meghna, Amoha, Sahasra and Sai Krish. Next comes Sham, Rasika, Suhrut and Rishi. You can take 11 to 15 age. What are the anxieties? Actually, you all are in that age, right? 11 to 15. What are the anxieties and struggles during this age?
School?
You can write down.
Okay.
Do we write down in the chat box or?
In the chat box, yes. And then Nishka, Shreya, Aradhya, Monica, Sonika, you all can think on 15 to 20 age group. What are their challenges, anxieties? And
which group did you say I was in?
You were 6 to 10. So Meghna, Gaurahari, Sriram 1 to 5. Archita, Moha, Sahasra, Sai 6 to 10. Shyam, Rasika, Rishi, Nishka 11 to 15. Suraj, Shreya, Aradhya, Monica 16 to 20. Now we have Udit and Radha left. Udit and Radha, Udit can go in 1 to 5 again. With Meghna, Gaurahari, Sriram. And Radha can think on her age group. What are her anxieties specifically? At her age, 12, I think she's 12. So basically 11 to 15 group. Everybody's clear on their groups, and I'll start reading the chat messages now.
Mataji?
Yeah. Aradhya, did I say your name?
No. I was just asking if we just like immediately start writing stuff down, because I accidentally just sent all of my things to you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
So we all have anxieties. Let me read one by one. You can keep typing, and I'll still keep on reading. So we have 1 more minute. So I start with, there's a big list of anxieties.
Am I 1 to 5, Mataji?
Who's that?
Udit.
Udit is 1 to 5, yes.
Okay.
So Amoha said schoolwork is an anxiety. Okay. Friends are an anxiety. We all have this. Getting my toys in time. God, Ari. Okay. Rishi is saying maybe starting middle school or high school and we have to organize our time by school. Very good anxiety. Getting good grades, Aradhya. Maintaining GPA, anxieties. Meghna is saying work, study for tests. So most of you have school anxieties and toys anxieties and friends anxieties. 3 major: school, friend, and toys. Okay, next is Shriram. Anxiety would be high because they have just been born. Oh, okay, Shriram. Shriram is another category. So he's saying that anxiety is, how will I walk? Okay, they start thinking that, how will I talk and move around? Okay. Being able to stand without falling. Gotta hurry. Okay, Aradhya is saying satisfying parents. Very good. This is an anxiety all throughout our life. High school, college, careers, planning for life. Shreya. Middle school, looking good. Okay. So we have our teenage years, drama, lots of homework, confidence, shyness, lots of anxieties. Kids at age 6 to 10 kids start feeling claustrophobic. Peer pressure. So again, friends, peers, hoping your parents are there to help. Okay. They can be arachnophobic. That's a beautiful, difficult word for me. Explain this, Archita.
It's like they could be afraid of spiders and stuff.
Okay.
I still have this fear.
Okay, great. So living entities anxieties, and many of them are actually living entities anxieties, right? Parents, making the parents happy, friends, social situations. Am I looking good? Am I shy? And then there is career, school anxieties. Then psychish is saying some anxieties can include not getting what you want, such as when you are 6, maybe you can't get a toy. When getting older, 8 to 10, homework in school can start to be an anxiety. Okay, you can stop typing now if you're still typing. Going to college, being able to drive, taking the SAT, ACT, doing AP classes, what college? Oh my God, so many anxieties. Your parents constantly comparing you to others, also voting. Sad and scared from bullying. Okay, teenage relationship, breakups, peer pressure to be in relationship, school, job, work, money, death. Wow. Yes, you see these days so many relationships we are losing because of COVID. Their friends are cooler than them. Anxiety about making friends because they are still in elementary. Corona, chanting. Chanting is an anxiety. Grades, college, start of career. Okay, so we have a lot of anxieties in life about our passion, animals, swimming, height, looks. Yes, a lot of anxiety. Okay, so we can stop typing. And why I told this to write is so that we can actually think life is miserable. One after the other, we have things which we want to accomplish, but we are still not able to accomplish, right? Even if we accomplish something, we have another thing in pipeline. Do we all agree that one after the other, we have tasks to fulfill? This anxiety, this expectation, that expectation, career goals, friends pressure, being a role model, lot of things, right? So this is what I wanted to bring up today. Maya is what puts us in all these anxieties. And next week, when we attend our class, we will try to understand how we can get over these anxieties. We all go through these anxieties at every stage of life. Even I am 40 now, I also go through anxieties. I mean, there are situations which will and which can create anxiety. Okay, so we will sign off for today because it's 11:50. And before
Mataji,
yes,
Mataji, Dandat Pranam. Sorry, if you could just take a screenshot of
yes,
the attendance, Mataji, and
yes,
Mataji, don't close the meeting. Hand it over to I don't know.
I will wait, Mataji. I'll wait, Mataji, then.
Okay. Thank you, Mataji.
Sure. So everybody, please turn on their cameras except the teachers. I mean the other teachers, but please turn on so that I can take a screenshot. Radha, Shreya, Udit, please quickly show me a beautiful face. There is Tanvi. We lost her. Tanvi.
Mataji, if I turn on my camera, maybe it'll kick me out of meeting. So I'll try to do it, but it might kick me out.
Okay, chalo. No worries. So I'm taking a screenshot. There you go. Oh, you got it. Udit, you are in. Yes, thank you. So I have taken a screenshot now, and your attendance is done, guys. So you can say something. We have extra, maybe I'll give you 1-2 minutes if you want to say something before we can all log off. Thank you so much. And it was pleasure being with you to see your beautiful faces. And I hope you are also happy to see me. Even if you are not, that's fine.